My name's Bernard Sloan and this is the Whitewater Brewing Company in Kilkeel. The brew set up in 1996. The idea came from working in the industry over in England and over in Africa. We produce a lot of cask beer. It's a natural beer with very low gas, unpasteurised. We also produce keg beer, like lagers, stouts and ales, and we also produce bottle beers. In the Mourne area itself, first of all, our business is very, very unique. It's to find a brewery locally here, it's something nice to have. But also, I mean, our water here, we have very good brewing quality water available throughout the Mournes, which is something, it's nice to have a brewery in a particular area because the actual beer can be influenced by the availability of the water. With stouts, we have good lagers, and you know, that's something good for the area itself, and also we're a local employer and a growing business.
My name's Gavin Pickett and I'm basically production manager at the Whitewater Brewery. I basically look after the day-to-day running of the brewery, from brewing, pasteurising, bottling and getting the deliveries out on time. Basically any of our beers start off on a single day where we sort of do our brew. The brew starts off with our malt, where we use sort of varying types of malt to get the flavours and the colours that we look for in the beer. We take it, we add it to water and mash it in, and from that we get a liquid called wort, which we then transfer into our copper, which is a kettle for boiling the wort. We then basically add our hops into the wort, which give us our bitterness and our aroma. Once the wort and the hops are boiled together, we then let the beer settle and then transfer it and cool it into a fermentation tank where the yeast is added, and basically over the next 3 to 4 days the fermentation process takes place. From that then we sort of transfer our beers away from the yeast, and then we basically either filter them or pasteurize them and bottle them and put them into kegs and that and deliver them. It's a handcrafted process, so it is. Every yield we sort of take a lot of pride in it and a lot of care with it, so we do. It's a completely natural process that we use. We have no additives, no preservatives in our beer at all. So the only things you have in it are natural products.
Our beer is produced using a full malt recipe. One of the big things about beers is we're producing 2,000 litre batches at a time, and very much so it's a handcrafted product. We use very, very good ingredients. We're not brewing for accountants, we're brewing for brewers. Our beers have won on the world stage. We've won the International Beer Challenge in 2009 for our lager. We've won the Great Taste Awards. We've also had the Best Ale at the Irish Beer Festival 2010, the Copperhead Ale. So we've won a lot of beer, a lot of awards throughout 14 years. Locally here, you can buy the beer in KWM in Kilkeel. We also sell through into the major supermarket chains, and a lot of off-licenses along the coast up around here in Newry and straight right throughout all of Northern Ireland, also available in the south of Ireland, throughout and around Dublin area.
With hopefully new tanks arriving now in the next few months, so we have that will sort of increase our capacity for storing beer and conditioning beer. We're always sort of growing. The bottling line went in about 4 years ago, so it did. We've had upgraded different equipment over the last few years and things like that, so we are always sort of progressing and sort of taking it the next step.
We're looking at going to further afield. We're heading for America. We're already selling our beers in Italy. We sell them into France. We're looking at now selling into Finland and also to Australia. So in the next few years we hope to rapidly expand.